All right, guys, I'm back again, and I'm here with some for some chess games with viewers. So if you're watching, you want to play me, you know the drill, guys. Just send me an unrated 10-minute challenge, and we have a game. And I'll also be playing in Untitled Tuesday, which will be starting in about 2 hours time. And guys, guys, a big thank you to everyone. I have gotten another laptop. I've gotten a far better laptop now, so I can afford to analyze games without worrying about lags and. This wouldn't have been possible without everyone that super chatted. It would have, even if it would have been possible, it would have taken me several months, if not up to a year, if not even more than a year, to actually save up that money, save up this sum of money and buy the laptop. So I really appreciate everyone that has contributed towards it. And today we are using a new laptop for the stream. We are using a better laptop for the stream, and and I've already tuned up. I used to stream at a bitrate of 2000, so now I'm streaming at a bitrate of 4500. So I actually tuned up the settings, just trying to trying to see what the laptop can carry. So let's see, trying to see what the laptop can carry conveniently. Okay, everyone can challenge. So if you want to play me, send a challenge. Okay, I see a challenge. I would like to take the challenge. I just want to confirm I'm live. I really want to just confirm that I'm live now. I want to confirm I'm live and I'll take the challenge. If I had tried this before on my other laptop, it would have been a lot of lags. A lot of lags would have been the order of the day. Wait, why am I not live? What is going on? I think the settings of this stream was probably unlisted. But I set it to public. It was unlisted. Let's make it public now. Set it as public. I'm not sure why it became unlisted again. Let's take a challenge and get a game started. Let's get a game started. We are playing Franco from France, from South Africa. That is not France, from South Africa. Okay, opponent is going for the Pierre defense. Opponent is an undercover grandmaster. The guy is playing some Pierre defense. Let's go here. Oh yeah, yes. Optis. How do we even pronounce this? I think I've Optizen. Optizen. The Bond guy. Welcome to the channel. Welcome to the channel. We are streaming from a new and a far superior laptop to what I was using before. Far superior to what I was using before. So I guess we can say goodbye to lags, except lags that are related to internet. I think we can say goodbye to lags. Opponent is playing this well. Whoosh, new account. New account. I was not expecting that. So when my opponent strike with that move, I was like, let's see. What is this account? Okay, okay. It is a new account, so the guy might not be rated 500. Opponent might not be rated 500. Ajit, welcome to the channel, Ajit. Happy to see you here. The Ajit guy. Let's see. Let's see what happens here. Capturing here looks like a move that makes sense. I just do not want to weaken my king side. So which is why I did not capture there. I do not weaken my pawn. I do not want to weaken the center of the board, weaken my pawn structure. Maybe fish, maybe not fish. Maybe not fish, maybe not fish, maybe not fish, but we know that we may not be playing we may not be playing a 1000 rated, a 500 rated player, but from the looks of things, this might be a 500 rated player. Okay, let's see. A move like this I like, but a move like that is inviting too much trouble. A move like that is inviting too much trouble. So a move like this I like now, just trying to kick this away. Okay, there's something I did not set before starting this stream. Let's go here. Oops, bro. Okay, let's go here. If I had captured here, wait. What if Mobman plays this move? Okay, then I have this move. Okay. Position should be crushing. Oh, Mobman just gave up the queen. Give me the evil queen. Then we have this move, but not without capturing here first. Not without capturing there. And once I capture here, I'm threatening all kinds of stuff here. I'm trying to just land check here and checkmate here. Okay, looks like we were not playing a fish. It looks like we were not playing a fish. So that's checkmate now. Let me quickly do something else. So guys, you know the drill. Challenge should be unrated. Challenge should be unrated. Never mind, I think it's 500. I also think so. Yes, low rated players, many low rated players, and that is the sad thing, but guys, that's the sad thing. The account is new, which means opponent might just be new to chess and not a fish. But a lot of people just abuse the platform. Whenever you see a new account, you just cannot help but ask yourself what you are playing against. Just cannot help. Wish everyone would just stop would play clean, but that is an ideal word. Ideal. What is ideal is usually not what you have in practical. Let me quickly do something, guys, and start taking the challenges again. Okay, see a lot of challenges coming in. And guys, we have a club, the Chess Corner Club. I have the Chess Corner Club. So if you are not yet a member of the club, be a member of the club. Okay, let's log in. Opponent sent me a message. Good luck. Opponent is wishing me good luck, bro. You'll be the one needing the luck. Good luck. Good luck. Okay, so we have the French defense on the board. Tested and trusted French defense. What is this? What is this about tournament? We have not started any tournament yet right now. I have gathered my strength to play against you. When will Untitled Tuesday start? Untitled Tuesday will start in about 1 hour, 40 minutes. I think in exactly 1 hour, 40 minutes, Untitled Tuesday is going to start. So I still have like 1 hour to play against viewers. I would have started the stream very early, but there is a but. There was no electricity. which is why I did not start earlier. I was so excited because we have a better laptop now, and would have started earlier. Okay, I think we are going to capture here and then go for this pawn. I have to be careful with the pre-move before opponent plays a move like this, and I just give away my queen. Okay, now opponent can play this move, and everything is just rock solid. Everything is rock solid. A check here, I like. A check here, I like. But a check there doesn't seem to do much. The check there doesn't really do much. The opponent can block the check, and I have nothing. Opponent can block the check, and I really do not have anything. Let's say I go here now. Opponent blocks the check. Okay, let's play. What are we even playing? Okay, let's play this move. Let's I really love to land this check, but opponent can easily block with the bishop. And while it looks like, I wanted to say it looks like we can capture here, we can't really capture here. That pawn is defended by two different knights, and I have two pieces attacking the pawn, which simply means it just doesn't work. It just won't work that way. All right, let's go here. Wow, that is brave. That is brave. Why didn't you block, bro? The reason you castle, guys, the reason you castle is because you want your rook to contribute in the game. That is the reason you castle in chess. You want to move your king to safety and also bring your other rook to the game and connect your rooks and have a decent game on the board. But not castling, not castling. That is definitely begging for too much trouble. Let's go here. I'm asking my opponent to capture here, so I capture here. This pawn, this knight, this piece, if I can trade it, I'll be very happy. I'll be very happy to trade this piece. That's my evil bishop, a very weak bishop. The bishop is weak because all my pawns are sitting on the dark squares. All my pawns are sitting on the light square. That is why the bishop is weak. Hey Justice, I'm now 2000 blitz. Congratulations, Sam says. Congrats. I told you once you improve your rapid, the other ones are going to follow. If I start grinding bullet, I think maybe I can easily get to 2100 bullet. If I start grinding bullet, although I'll still be the slow guy, but when it comes to the tactics, finding the tactics out. Hello, brother. Welcome to the channel. I will castle as fast as I can against you. Yes. It's usually a good habit to castle your king. It is usually good to castle. Okay, opponent strikes with that move. Let's go here. Opponent strikes with that move. Opponent is saying, bro, justice, move that, move that. Capturing here comes to mind. That's just giving up material for absolutely no reason. It is giving up material for no reason. Opponent has taken me into deep waters where 1 + 1 = 100. Because what is this position? Can someone tell me what is this position? How did I get here? How did I get to this position? Love from India, thank you. This 900 rated, this 1200 rated player is taking me into deep waters. Bro, stop doing that already. Let's go here. I feel like going to capture here, and yes, I am going to do that. Hope I'm not getting my queen trapped. That was a very important question. Very important question. Hope I'm not getting my queen trapped. Hope I'm not getting my queen trapped. And from the looks of things, I do not think I'm getting my queen trapped. So let's say we go capture here. If opponent immediately plays a move like this, I capture here. If opponent attacks me again, I have this move. Oh, I can't capture there. I have that move. If opponent attacks me again, guys, I can grab the pawn, but I think the position might just become equal. I capture here, opponent plays this move. I capture here, opponent comes back here. There is no zigzagging out of the position. If I go here, opponent goes here. Opponent goes here. There is just nothing. And if opponent come back here, I have to go back here. I can't go here. I can't go here. I can't go here. That would have been a pawn. That's a pawn I really want to grab, but guess I'll pass. Guess I'll pass this time. Guess I'm simply saying, bro, I'm going to pass this time. I like to play a move like this, but opponent is just going to capture here with check. I do not like what I'm seeing in on the board. I really do not like what I have on the board here. I don't like it. I'm still thinking of this pawn. I'm really thinking of this pawn. I really want to just go capture the pawn. That's really what I want to do, but what I want to do here just doesn't work, or it's just inviting trouble. A move like this and capturing here might be a way to go. A move like this and after the trade, capturing here might also be a way to go. Opponent is trading down. Let's trade. I don't want to trade the rooks. I really don't want to trade the rooks. I really do not want to trade the rooks. I want to move. Let's move my. If I move my knight, the opponent captures it. Opponent realizes to capture is a mistake, and opponent is taking that to a whole different level. Opponent is playing some chess, yeah. Do you accept blitz game? No, I do not accept blitz game. Opponent is locked in. Yes, the guy is locked in. The guy is determined. The guy is determined. The guy is so determined. Opponent is so determined. Opponent is so determined. It's crazy. I want to land a knight here. Maybe land a knight here. But let's see. Let's see how opponent handles this. I also do not. I have no advantage here. I have no material advantage. I have no kind of advantage here. Position is sad. Position is sad. Opponent has a space advantage. Look at my opponent's pawn. Look at my opponent's dark square bishop. Look at my opponent's rook. So when it comes to the space advantage, opponent is chilling. Opponent is being chilling. All right, let's go here. Maybe opponent is going to sack. Not too sure what my opponent is up to now. But putting my knight here is something I really like, because now I think the knight can go here. Do I worry about getting pinned? No. If my opponent plays a move like this, I feel like ignoring it and just playing this. Sad thing is I cannot play this move to trap this queen. Hmm. Hmm. Alright, let's do this. Let's see what opponent plays here. Trying to say there evil bishop. I guess you have been too evil here. Trying to move away. There evil bishop. It is time to move away. Where are you moving to? Okay. Let's see this. The idea behind this pawn sacrifice is to deflect this bishop here. because the only square for my opponent now is here, and now I can play this move and grab this. That is the only idea behind the pawn sacrifice. So whenever your opponent offers you a sacrifice, always ask yourself, is there something I should worry about? Very important to ask yourself, is there something I should worry about? And the reason I did not mention it in the video is because I do not know if my opponent is watching the stream. That's why I did not mention that, okay, the idea is that if opponent captures here, I play this move and capture the rook. That's the reason I did not mention it. What's your, okay. Quiet questions, welcome to the channel. Happy to see you here, the quiet question lady. Guys, my internet is not too good. My internet is not too good. Okay, opponent resign. I think opponent just hung the queen and resign. I think opponent hung the queen and resigns. That's an amazing game. Who do we have here? Who is this 1900? Who is this 1900? Guys, if you're watching this stream and you're here to smash the like button, kindly help me do that already. Let me like this stream already. Lichess 2500, that is a strong rating point. That is really strong. We have a 1900 here. The guy is a strong player. A 1900 is a really strong player. Guy is going for some kind of London system. Opponent is going for some kind of London system where they land the knight here and cause me all kinds of trouble on these dark squares. But not this time. Or not today. Not today, bro. Maybe another day. Okay, for a moment I wanted to say, bro, why are you sacking? This is another strong player that has no business. Another strong player that has no business. What do we call it? Castling. Another strong player that has no business castling. Guy has no business castling. Guy wants a lot of chaos, and chaos might just be too much for my opponent. Let's see. Let's see. Yeah, opponent, I can confirm that you want chaos, but if you want chaos and your king is on the center of the board, it's like it's double-edged sword. It's just a double-edged sword. It might you might end up regretting why you did not castle, and you might also not. You might end up being very happy you did not castle. Oh my goodness, guys, my internet, guys, my internet. I think I need to restart this thing. Maybe I do not. My internet is giving me some problems. I did not run the test for internet this time around. Let's go here. Okay, opponent wants to castle here. Okay, makes sense. Let's go here. Go away, evil knight. Go away, you evil knight. Okay. Let's go here. That's a very nasty pin. Very nasty pin. Although not as nasty as I would like it to be. So let's see. Opponent's king is still on the center of the board, and the center of the board is wide open. This is no good news. This is just no good news for my opponent. But opponent, you asked for this. You asked for this. Bro, you asked for this. Bro asked for this. But let's see how opponent handles this. A move like this does absolutely. In fact, a move like that is just GG's. Start a new game. A move like that is GG's. Start a new game. So what is opponent going to play here? Because I'm interested in playing moves like this or moves like this, just trying to put pressure on this pawn. If opponent captures here, look at it. Opponent can't castle here. Castling here seems to be begging for trouble. So opponent asks for what they have here. Keeping the queens on the board. Keeping the queens on the board. Bro. That I do not like. That I do not like. Oh shit. Opponent is threatening all kinds of nasty checks here. Opponent is threatening some nasty checks there. What is the material count? A move like this I like. Opponent can play this move. All of a sudden, we do not have a lot for us going on for us. So where are we going here? Where are we going? Capturing here comes to mind. It's actually a move I like to play, but for now I'm not seeing what I gain with it. So let's say we go here now. What do I expect? Okay, I'm going here. I'm going here. I'm going here. I also want to just move this. I want to keep the queens on the board. I want to do all I can to make sure the queens remains on the board. I want to do all I can to keep the queens on the board. Already thinking of some weird sacrifices, but it is not working. It's just not working, at least not yet. I'm already looking at some sacrifices and it is not working. Okay, this 1900, if you ask me, bro, oh, I do not know what you are playing chess like this. You want to, while you want to attack your opponent, I know you want to attack your opponent like witty alien. I know that's exactly what you want to do. But bro, you also need to consider your own king. Consider your king's safety. Because at the end of the day, if your attack doesn't work, look at this. If we even trade everything here, the end game should be better for me. My opponent's pawns are just overextended. Especially this pawn, although opponent can easily hold on to the pawn. So, not too sure what opponent played here. That's a nice move. That right there is a nice move. If I go capture here, what else? And then capture here. I do not like that. If I go here, opponent can capture here. And after the trade, I'm losing material here. So that we do not have. If we go capture here, opponent can capture here. And after I go capture here, I can go capture here, check, and then come back here. That is opponent defending. How is opponent defending is my question. Okay, I see how my opponent is defending. If I go capture here, check. Opponent can capture here. And if I play this move, opponent cannot. Let's go. I think I like this move. So let's say we go here now. If opponent goes capture here, I capture opponent's queen. If opponent captures my queen, I capture here with check. And after the trade, I capture here. So what is the material count? I lose this. Opponent is going to lose this, and this. Okay, opponent is not losing this. How did we create this mess? How did we create this mess? This is a messy position. Not the kind of mess I like. But that's a pawn. At least if we are going to move into an end game, let me be up a pawn. At the very least, let's be up a pawn. Let me grab that pawn. Let's swing over with the attack. Oopsies. Oopsies. That move, I was still thinking of it when I made it. I was still thinking about that move when I decided to play it. My goodness, I completely forgot about my own rook. How did I do that? How did I do that? How did I completely forget about my own rook? What was that? What was that? Completely forgot my own rook. What was that? My goodness me. Oh, Opponent escape. Opponent play this game very bad. But may have let my opponent escape. I may just let my opponent escape, which is not good. I hate to lose to this kind of bad game. I can call this a bad game. I really hate to lose to this kind of bad game. Can't be getting away playing bad like this. Okay, let's finish our development. Can't be getting away playing some goofy chess like this. Have I trapped my queen? Almost. Almost. Bro, why most player around 2000 hello in Nigeria? Let's take chess with Hakim. You and many more, I see. I do not understand the question. Bro, why most players around 2000 hello are Nigerian? Let's take chess with Hakim. You and many more players, I see. I really do not understand if that's a question. I do not understand what you mean. If you can clarify. I'm curious, why did you play rook to g8? Opponent was playing some bad chess. Capturing here is kind of a way to go, but that will be opening up too much lines. Too many lines towards my king, which is just not good. Too many lines towards my king is not good. Which is why I refuse to which is why I refuse to capture that pawn. So guys, in opposite side castling, you do not want to open a lot of lines towards your king. It can get really dangerous. It can get really dangerous, and sometimes it can get really dangerous really fast. It can get really dangerous, and sometimes really fast. I do not want my opponent to win this game. I really want to lock in and win this game, because opponents, you can't be playing chess like that and be winning. You cannot be playing chess like that and be winning. Don't win. Oh, I really wish I have my opponent where I want him. All right, let's go here first. Go away, evil. Go away, evil queen. Yeah, evil queen. Go away, evil queen. Stop being an evil piece. Let's go here. I think opponent just blundered. Maybe not really. It should be really. Feels like opponent just blundered, but maybe not. Maybe not yet. Maybe it's not yet a blunder. Looks like one, but probably not. Opponent has to be careful now. Where are you putting your queen? Where are you putting your king, queen? Where are you putting your king? A move like this just loses. I'm just going to trade here and then capture this piece. So you can't play that move. You cannot block the check this way, so you have to move the king. Moving the king here, GG's. I just hit you with this check and you can smash the resign button. And playing this move, I think I can capture here first. And then I capture here again. With check. So at the end of the day, what does it feels like? Opponent has a king stuck on the center of the board. This is no good news for my opponent. This is not good news for my opponent. Oh, give me that evil queen. I told you can't be playing chess like that. When you want to castle, consider your king safety. And I'm serious, Nad win. I think you are a strong player. You are a very strong player, but the way you play in the opening is asking for trouble. I know you want to really play aggressively. You want to bring some storm to your opponent, but there is no monopoly of playing aggressive in chess. There is just no monopoly of playing aggressive in chess. So while you are trying to play aggressive, also consider your king safety. Yes. If you're interested in having an entertaining game, opposite side castling is the way to go. But if you're interested in improving your chess, you want to, even if you want to play opposite side castling, sometimes you just cannot get away with playing it. Especially as you are going up, the rating ladder, you cannot get away with playing going for opposite side castling all games. Sometimes the position is just calling for peace. Let's make peace. There's not a lot going on here. Let's make peace. That is what the position is calling for in some cases. And in some cases, the position is saying, bro, give me fire. Give me fire. Oh, Opponent just blundered. Bro. Bro. Oh, bro. Bro just blundered. Bro just blundered. You always want to ask yourself the ideas behind your opponent's move. You really always want to ask yourself. So this was my last move. So pause, ask yourself, what is the idea behind the move? And immediately you see that, oh, there is a pin. Immediately you just see that there is a pin. And the pin you have to deal with. When you're up material, you trade. That's what you do. When you are in doubt, trade, trade, trade. Up material, trade. When you're up material, trading is the way. I really would love to play something else, but I don't think we have something else. So let's go here. A move like this would have also been an amazing move. So if I could play a move like that, that would have been interesting. Opponent is hitting me. I do not like that. Let's go here. And I may have blundered as well. I may just have blundered as well. Just tell me, how is that knight coming out? Tell me, how is that knight coming out? How is my knight coming out? That is the $1 billion question. How is your evil knight coming out? How do I even defend my knight? There's no defending that knight. So let's say we go here now. Let's go here. Go away, evil pieces. Yeah, evil pieces. Go away. I hate the way I blunder this game away. I really hate that. But what is the material count? Okay, I should be down a pawn. I should be down a pawn, which is just not good. Just not good. Why was I throwing my... Why was I hopping my knight forward? Justice, just trade. You are up a piece. Trade. Guys, don't copy me here. Do not copy me here. Opponent's king is not the safest. Opponent is looking at trapping my rook. Opponent is looking at trapping my rook. That is playing a move like this and trapping this rook. That I'm not interested in seeing on the board. I'm not interested in seeing that on the board. Always ask yourself, what is my opponent planning? Okay, how do you send me a challenge? Just press, just look for my username. Just search my username and send challenge. When the game ends, you are going to see challenge and you can just click on challenge. That's how you send me a challenge. You can just click challenge and the challenge comes in. All right, let's go here. I'm just staying away from this and interested in asking questions. You see my opponent's plan? You see my opponent's plan? That's my opponent's plan. Just in case you are wondering, that right there is my opponent's plan. Crazy position. That is my opponent's plan. Opponent is trying to go for this skewer. It is very important you always consider your opponent's plan. You always ask yourself, bro, why did you play that move? If I go capture here, opponent can capture here, and opponent seems to be chilling. Opponent seems to be chilling. What if I just capture this pawn? That's a drawback mistake. The bishop was defending this. Opponent is hoping I just capture here, and they capture my queen, and then I play a move like this, and still okay for me. But what if I just capture here, bro? Your queen is still under attack. Your rook is under attack. You have to decide. What are you doing with your rooks? What are you doing with your queen? You really have to decide now. And you have to decide fast. You have to decide fast. Okay. I'd like to capture here, but my rook, guys, my rook. Okay, let's say I capture here. Opponent captures my rook. Okay, opponent will be threatening checkmate immediately. Okay, I think I'm more material, so let's trade here. Let's capture here. Let's capture there. Opponent said I could have played... Yes, that's true. That's true. Opponent said, Justice, you could have played Queen X A6. That's true. That's true. That's true. That's true. That's true. Guys, I need to lock in and beat these guys. Beat you guys up. I need to lock in and beat you guys up. Hmm. I don't want my opponent capturing that pawn, and I cannot go back to defend the pawn this way. So let's see. A move like this I like to play, just putting pressure here. Why putting pressure here? I think my position should be winning here. The material is equal, but I think my position should be winning. I think my position should be winning here. I think I messed it up. What was that move? What was that last move from me? Justice. I think a move like this would have been a better try. Okay. I have to be careful, guys, so I don't end up losing this game. I have to be careful and not let overconfidence get the better of me. Not let overconfidence get the better of me, yeah? Okay, we need to stop my opponent's rook from infiltrating this way. We need to stop that. How did I mess this up? How did I get here? How did I get here? How did I get here? Hmm. Oh, I've messed up. I have messed up. I've messed up big time. I've messed up big time. Big time mess up. Let's see. Aboki means friends. Yes, that is in Hausa language. Aboki means friends. Aboki means friend. That's an intense move. That's a crazy move. Crazy move. That's the kind of move sadistic Tushi calls sad coconut. Hmm. That's not good. Opponent should have captured with the rook again. That was even better. That would have been better, bro. Capturing with the rook would have been better. It would have been GG's. Justice, find the resign button. Ouch. Opponent, you had to pause. You had to pause and think again. You had to, at some point, I'm just going to sack a rook for this evil piece. At some point, I'm just going to sack a rook for the piece. I'll need to sack a rook for this. I know that. That's something I'll do. That's something I'm willing to do. And I should still be up a pawn. After the sacrifice, I should be up a pawn. I'm not giving my opponent any open file. Any open file to land a check somewhere. So I'm threatening to capture here. If opponent push pawn forward, I just grab there. I'm just going to capture here. Can't I just grab a pawn here for myself? That's a nasty pawn, so I can capture it. And if I'm capturing it, I have no issues. I have no issues capturing the pawn. Bruh. Now I'm not losing this. Like, I should not lose this. I need to lock in. I'm messing up against you guys. Bro, wanna play an unrated game? Okay. A lot of messages are coming in too fast. Hopefully I'm not missing something important. Let's go here. If opponent captures, fine. If opponent doesn't capture, I have the pass pawn. I going to capture, I have a pass pawn. Okay. So opponent can try some trick here. Opponent can try to push pawn forward. I think I'm just going to push pawn forward. I have a pass pawn that is running. And if my pass pawn is running, I am not complaining. Okay. Now, opponent might be looking for the resign button. Opponent might be looking for the resign button. We have the yellow and white, guys. We are playing the yellow and white from Germany. Let's go with this. Opponent is going for the Queen's Gambit. That 900 player was good. I got nervous, but thanks for playing. Yes, that was an amazing game from you, the 1900 rated player I played. But you played that game a little bit too aggressively. And whenever you are playing aggressively, you also want to consider your king safety. Because at the end of the day, king safety matters a lot. King safety matters a lot. In that position, I do not think there's any way I castle. Okay, you already played a move like this. So castling here is already asking for trouble. So because you already strike with a move like this, a move that, if you ask me, don't know why you played it. Don't know why you played the move. Okay. We have another 1600. Yellow Chinese guy that may not be interested in castling kingside. I may not be interested in castling kingside. But what are we going to say? We are going to simply say, bro, be my guest. If that's what you want, be my guest. Okay, let me castle here. Not sure what my opponent wanted with that move. Let's go here. So let's see what opponent is interested in playing here. Their opponent, what are you interested in playing here? I wish I have some kind of pin here. Maybe just playing some move that is a pin, but there is no pin. So how is my opponent handling this? Bro, I defeated you in a daily game 4 years ago. That's crazy. I used to be a very big fan of the daily games, but not anymore. I no longer play daily games. That was a bad move. That was a bad move because now I capture here, and regardless of what my opponent plays, that pawn is hanging. So that's the reason that move is bad. Pawn is hanging. Okay. Capturing here looks reasonable, but that's a bad move because I get to capture here and then capture here again. And at this level, guys, these are the kind of mistake that distinguish players like us from players like you. This kind of mistake. Now I'm up a pawn, and it should be more than enough. Except I blunder something drastic, it should be more than enough. That single pawn should be more than enough. Oh my goodness, what was I doing? What was I doing? I said except I blundered something drastic, and guess what, guys? I blundered something drastic. Okay, let's resign. I can play on, but let's resign. That's GG's. All right, I see a lot of friend requests coming. Keep the friend requests coming. Let's go. I stopped thinking for a minute, guys. I stopped thinking for a minute, and that's I left chess a year ago. Wow, you have grown so much. Yes, even 4 years ago, that picture, the picture I used there 4 years ago, I think I took that picture maybe 3 years before that. If that was my account. Yes, there was this one. There was this picture I used as my profile picture where I was wearing a green cloth. That picture was like a throwback picture. It was like a throwback picture. So 4 years ago, I uploaded a picture I took like 3 years ago. So that picture now would be like 7 years. We have the Von Henny Gambit. And the opponent is playing it carefully. This is what Idan played, and then ended up trapping the knight. But I was generous enough to give my opponent back the piece. Let's castle the king here. Oosh! I wanted to scream blunder. But not really. It is not really, but maybe not best move on the board. Oh, it is a blunder. What am I even saying? It is a blunder. Oh, I was considering a move like this. Okay, I think at the end I get that. Okay, I'm just going to move away. Do I really want to move away? Or just move away? Let's finish my development. Let's just complete my development. Capturing here would have been a better move. Would have been a good move, maybe a better move. Just weakens my opponent pawn structure. If opponent captures, I'm just going to capture here. If opponent doesn't capture, saying to capture is a mistake. What can we do? I think I'm just going to end up saving my piece. Just move my piece back and say capture is no mistake. Opponent might be interested in whoosh. I wanted to say doesn't work, at least not yet. Not yet, it doesn't work. It doesn't work, not yet. If opponent is going to give up the bishop pair for my knight here, I'm going to encourage my opponent to do it. Because in open boards like this, there's no pawns on the center of the board locking up the boards like this. If opponent decides to give up the pawn, give up the knight, give up the bishop pair, I think I'll be happy with that. I feel like I wasted potential. You have gotten so much better at chess. Yes, since you played against me, I've been playing chess. Hi everyone, Guli Suk, welcome to the channel. Since you played against me, since the first time you played against me in the daily game, I've not stopped playing chess. I've always kept playing chess, but so I guess I've improved a lot. Chess was just that favorite game for me that I could not stop playing. I wanted to say I'm up material. I'm not really up material. What is this? I like to say I'm up material. I'm not up material. Let's just go here. So what advantage do I have? How am I playing these guys? How am I playing you guys without an advantage? How am I always playing you guys without having any advantage? Okay, I gave up a pawn. I gave up a pawn, so I just won the pawn back. Okay, now it makes sense. Now it is making sense. Okay, I sent you a friend request. Yes, I will take your friend request. I'm a new player. Yes. Can we try quick match? I'm taking the challenges at random. I can't really promise you a game. That's bad, bro. That's bad. That's a bad move. If I can capture here. Just when I started talking about advantage, opponent decided, bro, let me hand this guy some advantage. I can't capture there. And after my opponent recaptures this way, that's a bishop. That right there is a bishop. So whenever you are going for your opponent, whenever you are coming up with your own plan, always need to ask yourself, does my opponent has a plan I should worry about? And in this case, the simple answer is yes. I have a plan you had to watch out for. Okay, my back rank is not the safest, so you need to watch out for the back rank as well. I have some back rank issues. I may have some back rank issues, so need to watch out for that. Okay, opponent strikes away. Opponent is just gifting me material, and going to be grabbing everything opponent hands me. Whatever opponent gives to me, I'm taking. I am taking. Bro, whatever you give to me here, I am taking. You should cover your GM training in videos. You get a lot of views. I'm not really going to be a GM. I'm not going to be a GM. I have no business being a GM. I have zero business becoming a GM. So I do not have any GM training to cover because I'm not going to be a GM. I'm not doing anything to take me closer to the GM title. Aside from playing chess online, I'm not doing any other thing. I'm not doing anything chess wise. Aside from, okay, streaming, maybe we can say streaming. So I think it is, if you say Justice, you are going to get 2 million subscriber, maybe in 2 years time. I think it is even more possible. It is even more feasible than me becoming a GM. Why? Because when it comes to getting 2 million subscribers, at least I am streaming. At least I'm streaming, so at least I'm doing something getting me closer there, even though that's a very far goal. But when it comes to becoming a GM, I'm doing nothing that is getting me close to any GM title. So I have no business becoming a GM. Oh sh. For a moment I thought I had this check and grabbing material. I do not. All right, let's play this move. So I'm up 7 points of material, and this should be GG's. This should be GG's. Where's this knight going? Here, here. Here is taken. So the knight has only this square. Now I'm looking at kicking this knight. I'm asking, where's the knight going? Maybe landing a knight here comes to mind. Maybe I should have played that earlier. Okay, let's go here. I'm trying to kick this knight away, so that way grab myself this pawn again. Opponent has checks here, but it's just a check. Opponent doesn't have this check. Opponent. Whoosh. The knights are crazy. Evil knights. Evil knight. So let's just kick this knight away one more time. One more time, go away, evil knight. So I have a pawn now that opponent may start worrying about. A check here I'm watching out for. I would have loved to play a move like this, but it allows this check and I lose this piece. So you always want to consider your opponent's move. After thinking about your own moves, you want to also consider your opponent's moves. Okay. I want to deliver checkmate. I'm not seeing it. Certain, I'm not seeing the checkmate, at least not yet. I like to deliver checkmate. I like to deliver checkmate, and I am setting it up. Okay, now that's bad. That's straight up bad. That is just bad. Opponent. Opponent is going to play this to the end. Let's deliver checkmate like this. NC7 was checkmate. Come on. NC7 was checkmate. Come on. Let's go and see. The guy saying come on now. Might be right and might be completely wrong. Knight C7 checkmate. Wait. How is Knight C7 checkmate, bro? Okay. How is Knight C7 a direct checkmate? And you are saying it with a lot of confidence. A lot of confidence. Now, where is that checkmate now? Show me. Where's the checkmate? Where's the checkmate? Can I miss checkmate in 1? Okay, there's checkmate in 2 here. Wait, there is checkmate in 2 here. Which is, okay, not what I played. Okay, what I played is actually setting up checkmate. What I played was trying to set up checkmate. Let's take a game here. This account looks familiar. Okay, I guess I've played a game against the guy. What I played was checkmate in 4. There was checkmate in 2 somewhere, but not knight 6-7, not knight c7. Okay, we have the exchange French on the board. Exchange French, and so far so good. Opponent is playing it well. Okay, I see a username. Let's take the username. Let's take the friend request. I mean. Okay, let's lock in. Let's strike here. Okay, I'm interested in trying to finish my development. Sacking here, not really. Sacking the knight for the bishop, not really. Sacking the bishop for the knight, not really. I don't think that's something I'm interested in doing here. Okay, let me go back again and then go back here. Pushing pawn here, guys. If you're a beginner, you're watching, why are you pushing pawn there? There's no reason to do that. It only weakens your king side and is asking for trouble. This pin is not a very nasty pin because the pin has been broken by this bishop. This bishop is breaking the pin, so it's not a very nasty pin. So that's not a pin to worry too much about. So a move like this just doesn't work. So let's see how I handle this. I'm looking at just trying to finish my development, maybe play moves like this. And if I play moves like this, then comes the immediate threat of capturing here and trying to win myself a pawn. Okay, opponent strikes there. Let's go here. I think I like the bishop on this diagonal. If only I could just do this and this in one move. Guys, if you're watching this stream and you're yet to smash that like button, smash the like button already. Smash that like button like your rating points depends on it. Smash the like button. Your opponent plays this move, or let me try to finish my development. A move like this comes to mind, and then trying to come here, that's a move that comes to mind. A move like, oh, opponent is going for some minority attack. Opponent is going for some minority attack, bro, be my guess. If I capture here, the knight just hops in. The knight becomes a full-time evil piece. I do not want to see that on the board. That's not something I want to see on the board. I don't want the knight to be an evil piece in my territory or harassing pieces in my own territory. That's not something I want, so I'm not going to take it. Opponent is thinking kind of good. You want to think in this position. When can you become a GM? When you become a GM is when you have a 2500 rating over the board and you have 3 GM norms. That means you need to perform at a GM level in 3 different tournaments, which is crazy. I'm not even participating in tournaments. Talk more about performing at a GM level at any given tournament. So the GM norm is just not something I will attain. Surprisingly, this position is too chill for my liking. I like to create a mess out of this position, but how do we go about that? How do we do that? All right, let's go here. That should be a good move. That should be a good move. Marching forward, march. Opponent is calculating this. Opponent is trying his best. And bro, I would like to play with a 2000 elo. Yes, you get to play me someday. Maybe today, maybe another day. I'm that 2000 elo that plays against viewers. Let's go grab here. I think capturing with the pawn would have been better. Just went into the chat, yap a little, come back and say something I was not even thinking about. Capturing here makes a lot of sense. First, this pawn is an isolated pawn, and if I capture here, the pawn is no longer isolated because the pawn has some brothers beside it. But now that I captured my knight, the pawn remains isolated. So what is the essence of capturing that way? What is the essence? Let's go here. Let's put pressure on this pawn. Let's put some pressure, some very artificial pressure on the pawn. You already sent a request. You have to send again. Once I accept a challenge, every other request just goes away. All right, let's go here. Yeah, evil. Yeah, evil queen. If you don't mind, go away. Yeah, evil queen, just go away. Go away, you evil queen. So let's see how opponent handles this. I'm kind of interested in seeing how my opponent handles this. Okay, I feel like capturing here, except I'm not seeing what I gain with that. If I capture here, opponent captures here. I land a check here. Opponent can go capture here. Not a move I like. Not a move I like. Do we trade here? No. If we are not trading there, where are we putting our piece? A move like this comes to mind. Opponent captures here, and then I capture here. I think I like a move like this. Let's try to play something fancy. Playing something fancy. Opponent cannot even capture here. Instead of capturing with the rook, I can just capture here. And opponent has to give up the rook. Opponent has to give up the rook. Crazy. The opponent now has to think, where are you moving to? Now opponent is thinking, where am I moving to? That move doesn't work. For exactly the same reason. Exactly the same reason, just doesn't work. The move doesn't work for exactly the same reason. I can't capture here. And after opponent plays this move, then land this check. I am also interested in just playing a move like this, but opponent just captures. So instead, we are just going to capture here. Opponent captures here. I capture the rook. That's a free rook. That is a free rook. Well, not a free rook. Opponent gets the exchange for the rook, so not entirely a free rook. Not completely a free rook, but bro. Bro just gave me a chance. Bro just gave me Bro gave me a chance. That was an in-between move, but whenever you want to go for an in-between move, you want to make sure to watch out for moves like this. Now I do not have a forcing move, but your in-between move create a threat of checkmate. For my piece that is hanging, I can just use it to defend against the checkmate, and I save my piece, defend against checkmate, and that was just a sad in-between move. That was a sad in-between move. Okay, I won't be surprised to see my opponent capture here, and hoping for some back rank checkmate, but not today. That will be another back rank checkmate. It's another day, not today, bro. I'm not getting back rank. I'm not getting hit with any back rank checkmate. Okay, that was an amazing game from my opponent, but that was terrible. That's just giving up this material. That's just giving up material. Oh, bro is giving me the rook. Who am I to say no to the rook? Who am I to say no to the rook? Okay, Akash, I see a challenge, but the challenge is rated. Please, the challenge should be unrated. Can I play you? I'm 1593. Yes, you can play me. You can play me. Hi, Noodle. Welcome to the channel. Hi, man. Super playing subscribers. Yes, that's exactly what I'm doing. The Exode Omega. That's what I'm doing. Let's go. Let's go, the 600 rated player. I'll be playing in the Untitled Tuesday very soon. I'll be playing in the Untitled Tuesday. What is going on here? This is chaos. Opponent wanted the Scandinavian defense, but I'm going for the Black Madima Gambit. An opponent is kind of surprised. Now, this is now the advanced variation of the French defense. Okay, normal variation of the French defense. Castling my king and staying away from this mess. That I like. Okay, I want to just play a move like this. Just keep everything rock solid while also considering a move like this. So I just want to make sure the center of the board is rock solid. Rock solid. A move like this, not buying. So this is the only safe square for my opponent's piece. The opponent finds it. The opponent has no option than to find it. So if you are not finding it, what are you playing? Okay, now let's go here. Now I'm putting pressure on this pawn. Okay, opponent plays that. I can just capture here. Opponent has a pin here. Crazy pin. Also, opponent has that move as well. That's an interesting move. Wow. Wow. Going to capture here. If opponent captures my queen, I capture my opponent's queen. Opponent captures my rook. Whoosh. Whoosh. I can capture my rook. Oh, bro, you had to capture my rook. You played that very fast. This is the problem. This is the problem. You are rated 1700. You are not stockfish. Even at my level, I'm going to pause and think, yeah? Pause and think. Pause and think. You are not stockfish. You are not stockfish. Always reevaluate. I know maybe you already paused and think, okay, if opponent plays this, I play this, I play this, I play this, I play this. Maybe you have already taken a pause and already thought about what you are going to play if I play. But sometimes when the move appear on the board, just try to force yourself to pause again and ask yourself, so, okay, what else? What else? What can I play? Because a move like this, capturing here would have been a more superior move. Capturing here would have been a more superior move. Okay, maybe opponent is worried about me playing a move like this and capturing here. Okay, let's say opponent captures here. Okay, I capture here. If opponent captures my rook, I go here. I capture my opponent's rook. I expect opponent to play a move like capture here. And the moment I capture here, opponent captures here. So when the door settle, it's going to be bishop, rook, rook, knight, and a million pawns. Rook, knight, and a million pawns. Rook, knight, and a million pawns. Is it a million pawns? That is 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. Okay, it's just I will just be up a single pawn. I will just be up a single pawn. But now that's bad. The idea behind your move now is simple. You are simply saying, okay, I'm hitting this. If you capture here, if you capture here, if you capture my knight, I capture your knight. But there is a problem with that move. The problem is that I can throw in this check. I can land a check. I have a forcing move, an in-between move. And after I respond to my in-between move, Then I capture here and I'm just chilling. And now I'm just chilling. Now I am just chilling. I guess I'll have to play chess on Roblox. Alright. Enjoy, have fun. Enjoy and have fun. Maybe playing that move was not too good. The idea is to play moves like this. That's the idea. Push pawn, push pawn, push pawn. Grab space on the center of the board. Since I have the pawns, keep grabbing space. Be the guy that grabs space. Okay. Just going to keep this defended. When you see a good move, play a better move. Now this is under attack, this is under attack. I'd like to capture here, but opponent can capture here. I think at the end of the day, opponent wins a pawn. So instead, I'm going to play a move like this. Then and only then, I push this pawn forward. Then and only then, I push my pawn forward. And I like what I have on the board. Time is flying, guys. Untitled Tuesday will be starting very soon. Time is flying. Also, I could capture here. Okay, opponent plays that move. Capturing here comes to mind, but I think I like this move. If opponent dares capture here, I just capture this piece. So what is opponent playing? Okay, opponent has only this move. That's the only move for my opponent. Okay, not really. Not really. Grabbing here just helps my opponent open this up. So I'm not going to capture there. Just going to keep my pawn defended. My pieces are so strong. So strong. Let's play this move. Opponent is simply struggling here, and that's what I want. Opponent struggle, struggle, struggle. Okay, a move like that. That's a free piece. Taking advantage of the pin. There's something we know about pinned pieces. They only give you an illusion of defense. That is what we know about pinned pieces. Illusion of defense. And now we could capture here. That's a move because we have a pin here. Okay, opponent plays that move, which is still interesting. Very interesting move. Good. I think it's kind of nice. My opponent is finding that kind of a move. Okay, I'm looking at just going here. I'm going for this checkmate. If I go here now, opponent can push pawn. I think we can land a check here. Not a check I really like. Okay, let's go here. Let's see how opponent handles this. Let's see how opponent handles this. I can capture this. Oh, shh. Okay, opponent is not on time to capture here. I was thinking, what if opponent captures here? I can capture this, but I'm not really interested in capturing it. I'm going for my opponent's king. I'm saying, dear king. Dear king. Time to capture you. Capturing here doesn't seem too good for me. Okay, let's go here. Setting up checkmate. I am setting up checkmate. Starting is that I'm not seeing the checkmate. I'm not seeing an immediate checkmate. I think my opponent can still play some defensive move, but not that move. That's not a defensive move. A move like this would have been a good defensive move. Not that, because now the king is forced into the square, and this is checkmate. So a move like this, stopping me from playing this move, would have been kind of a strong move. You could have taken the pawn on f7 and checkmate later. Someone say I could take the pawn on f7 and deliver checkmate later. Let's see. Oh sh. Okay, yes. What I played was checkmate in 6. The other move was checkmate in Okay guys, Untitled Tuesday is starting in 10 minutes. Can I finish this game? Can I finish this game? Not sure I can. Will I be able to finish this game? I do not want to miss a round in the Untitled Tuesday. Untitled Tuesday is starting in 12 minutes. Let's go here. Okay, so we have the French defense here. Exchange variation. Opponent is trading everything. How is opponent not What is that? How is opponent not existing? How is opponent on your platform and at the same time not existing? Hey, I'm the yellow-white guy. It's funny how you blundered your queen, same way I did last time we played. Looking forward to playing a longer game next time. Oh, yes. I blundered my queen. I was yapping about how the difference between strong players like me and a weak player like you, and then I played a weak move like yours. It's crazy. What is the use of 600-700 elo guys? Rapid. Bro, play blitz game against them. No, I'm not going to play blitz game against them. They want rapid game. Most of them want rapid game. Some of them want, most of them, I've done my polls, most of them want rapid game. Some of them will not even play blitz game. And I think I'm also okay with the rapid game. It gives me a lot of time to talk about stuff. All right, that was good game from you as well. Good game. Okay, let's proceed. Sad thing is I may not be able to end this game. If you want to watch me play blitz game, I'll soon be playing in the Untitled Tuesday, and it's usually blitz. So if you want to watch me play blitz game, the Untitled Tuesday is starting in 9 minutes. So just stick around. Stick around and you're going to see me play blitz game. Let's go for this. Opponent doesn't want to allow that. Opponent is saying, bro, I cannot allow that. I cannot allow that. So let's see what opponent plays here. Let's go for this pin again. Let's go for the evil pin again. If opponent dares to capture here and I capture here, maybe opponent plays move like this. A move like this, that's bad. Or a move like this, I think I can just capture here. Oh, Bro is going to trade down into some weird end game. Bro, you can't be doing that. Can't be doing that. You cannot be doing that. Let's see. Hitting my opponent's rook, and now I would like to say that's a free rook. Not really. Not really a free rook. At the end of the day, position is winning for me, and I think we can say completely winning here. But can I win before the end of 7 minutes? My opponent is trading. If I sack here, the end game is winning for me, and I know it. Let's not sack. I really would like to sack there, but it's not sack there. At least not yet. Let's sack there. I know the end game is winning for me. I know it. End game completely winning. Now I give my opponent a pass pawn to worry about while I go feast on my opponent's pawns. While I go feasting on my opponent's pawn, I give my opponent end game to worry about. Grab here. The moment my opponent plays a move like this, the pawn is running. So that's a pawn my opponent's king has to always babysit. I have to babysit my pawn, babysit that pawn. The moment you try something else, the pawn is running, and opponent resigns. So can we get a blitz game? Okay, I see a blitz game. Oh playing a 100 rated player. Looks like the guy. Oh, looks like opponent is new to chess. Okay. Opponent is hoping I just hang my queen. Not today, bro. Not today. Bro is trading everything. What is this weird position? What is this weird position? Okay, now position should be winning for me. Because this is, you can't defend this now. You cannot defend that now. Hmm. This should be checkmate. That should be checkmate. That was that was too fast, so I can't really make a comment here. Guys, I'm done accepting challenges from viewers. I'm playing in the Untitled Tuesday now. Now is the time for Untitled Tuesday. Now is the time for Untitled Tuesday. So now is the time for Untitled Tuesday, and the Untitled Tuesday will be starting soon. Okay, a lot of strong players in the tournament. Let's see how we perform now. Let's see how we perform today. I think my best score is 8.5. Can I score 9 point? Can I ever score 9 point? I think the last game I played this guy against this guy, did I lose? Okay, I did not lose. I think I was close to losing the game. I'm not sure why opponent played that. I think I'm sure why opponent played that because opponent is interested in castling to the other part of the board. Opponent is interested in just maybe castling to this other part of the board. Be my guess, bro. If that makes you happy, be my guess. What about a move like this, bro? Like a move like this, so what seems to not be doing too much. Seems to not be doing too much because this knight is not defended. That's the only reason the move is not doing too much. Because my knight is not defended. A move like this comes to mind. Just doesn't do nothing. A move like this does nothing as well. Let's just grab here. Go away. Let's go here. I'm playing this too fast. And feels like I'm forgetting. This is 10 minutes. This is 5-minute chess, not 3-minute chess. And 5 minutes. This pawn is hanging. I see the pawn hanging, but that's a pawn I'm willing to give up. That's a pawn I'm willing to give up. Because if opponent captures here, I just go here. Or if they won't capture here now, that's okay. I want to say that's a free piece. Not really. Not really. Let's play this move. A move like this now I'm considering. Okay, let's go here. If opponent push pawn now, we just capture. The opponent cannot push pawn. Please, not yet. And I'm also looking at playing a move like this. Good thing for my opponent is opponent can still go here. That's a move I'm still giving to my opponent. That's something I'm still giving to my opponent. I'm still saying, bro, you want that? Go for it. All right, let's go here. Let's capture here. Capture here. So at the end of the day, I'm not moving up material, man. My goodness. Instead, I'm moving down material. Crazy stuff. Crazy stuff. Instead, I'm down material. Instead, I am down material. I am down some material instead. Not good. Not good. Not good. Not good. A move like this, very strong move. I have messed this one up by playing too fast. Okay, but a move like this. Let's go here. Opponent can capture here. But if opponent captures here, I just capture here now. Opponent cannot really capture there now. And I'm considering a move like this, but that will just be me losing. That will be me trading down. Bro, you can't. Bro, you can't. You can't because now my piece is defended. My rook is defended. Oh my god. Rook is defended. You had nothing. Okay, opponent has a lot of pawns. Opponent has a lot of pawns. Opponent push pawn. I'm not going to capture. I'm going to push pawn. Opponent plays this. If I go here and then go here, if I go here, if I go here, opponent push pawn, I can go here. If I go here, if opponent captures here, I can go here. My goodness. At this time, all my pieces down. So if I go here, open and push pawn, that is already too late. That is already too late. The guy is giving me too much headache. This is why I told you, felt like I lost to him earlier. When I can create another pass pawn. Okay, thank goodness. Now I just grab this one. While opponent is busy trying to go create another one, I'm busy pushing my pawn. Bro, resign. This is already GG's. I'm just going to go make a new queen. Just going to make a new queen. That was an amazing game from my opponent. Opponent probably want to see me deliver checkmate. Opponent might be asking, Justice, how are you going to deliver checkmate now? Opponent is asking, Justice, how are you delivering checkmate? And I just showed my opponent how. I just showed my opponent how I would be doing it. Let's spectate other games. Let's see what's going on the other board. What is going on the other boards? Let's see what's going on. What's going on here? Wow, raw meat eater. Okay, I've gotten paired. I got paired with a 1300. Playing a 1300 now. Let's go with the king pawn opening. Tested and trusted king pawn opening. Let's see how opponent responds to this. Let's go up. We have the advanced variation of the French defense here. I can give up this pawn, but I just don't like giving up the pawn because I've not really studied that line very well. Not studied that line very well. Here you give up the pawn. We are threatening to capture here. Oh. Oh, I completely forgot about that. A move like this doesn't work. Capturing here doesn't work. Let's just develop a piece. I'm already down a pawn. I just messed up a pawn here. Just give up a pawn here. Just gave up a pawn here. Let's go here. Opponent is playing this too aggressive for my liking. Too aggressive for my liking. Let's go here. I'm looking at trading here. I'm also looking at just staying away from this. Let's see how opponent handles this. Capturing here already invites this move. Opponent just drops the queen. Give me the evil queen. Give me the evil queen. Opponent just drops the queen, and opponent is looking for the resign button. Opponent is looking for the resign button. That was a crazy game. Okay, opponent is saying, bro, I'm not saying checkmate, except me, I am saying checkmate. Because after this check, tell me, isn't this checkmate? And guys, remember this pattern. I've showed you guys this pattern a lot. This is a pattern that is easy to miss. The idea here is that if you capture here, the king just runs. The king just runs away. That's the idea. So instead of capturing here, your queen is covering this square already. So instead of capturing here, you land a check here first. You land a check here first. Now the king can't escape into the square because your queen is still defending that square. And after a move like this, you just come back, and that's a discovered check. But very important, you want to make sure you can come back and have a discovered check, and your queen is not under attack. Else, if your queen is under attack now, opponent just captures the queen and there is nothing on the board. Let's go spectate some other games. Let's see what's going on here. Where's the evil knight hopping into? Some clash of the titans here. Some two strong players. I wanted to say pushing pawn forward comes to mind, with ideas of just landing the knight here, just making sure the knight is a full-time menace. Untitled Tuesday. The 1800 rated player is actually playing very well, yeah? 1800 is playing very well, yeah? Position is equal, but 2400 rated player is building some time advantage. 2400 rated player has some time advantage, yeah? Okay, that looks like a pawn. It looks like a, oh, there's no check there. It looks like a pawn. A move like this comes to mind. It doesn't work. Sneaking in doesn't work. You land a check here. The king just comes out, and your queen is just awkwardly placed. Queen would be awkwardly placed. Okay. A move like this, they are trying to offer a queen trade again. And this time around, the queen trade cannot be declined. Okay, not even offering the queen trade. This is even strong. This is strong. Okay, but that is strong, but that might be losing a pawn. That might be losing a pawn. This pawn is also hanging. We see that move. Not any hesitation. A check here, just trade queens. A check here, trade queens. And that is what we are seeing here. That's what we are seeing here. A move like this, trying to go for this pawn, but black has this move, just keeping everything together. Capturing here comes to mind, but not really a move you can play, I guess. Material is equal. White has two pass pawns here, two against one here. Okay. Oh, I was expecting a move like this. Yes. Let's go. The pawn might just be running. Oh, I think maybe the reason they moved the king is to avoid. Yes, if you had played a move like that. Okay, yes, I see. And the knight is overworked. Knight is overworked. Knight is overworked. 1800 is winning, but no time on the clock. No time on the clock to convert. No time on the clock to convert. Isn't this looks like a move? Okay. You stopping this? Yes. That's the move. That's the move. Oh, and the 1800 wins. Just go for this pawn, bro. Go for this pawn. No. Okay, I'm facing a 2300 here. This is why we are here. Let's beat this 2300. The WSG Cola. Welcome to the channel. WSG Cola. We have a 2300. We'll be playing the texted and trusted French defense. Okay, this is not the French defense. This is the Queen's Gambit declined. And I can call it QGD. Okay, no longer the Queen. Okay, still the Queen's Gambit declined. Let us come that opening explorer is going crazy. Go away, evil. Right here. And I capture here. I capture here. I might just end up. Did I just blundered? Did I just blundered? I think I just blundered a pawn. Opponent is not interested. I think a move like this would have been better. Blundered a pawn. Maybe opponent thought it was some weird gambit I was going for. I might think this guy is going for some goofy gambit. That might be what my opponent is thinking. I might have thought I was going for some gambit, except I was going for no gambit. Let's go here. A move like this I like. Maybe opponent strikes me with this move first. Let's see. Go here first. I'm hitting my opponent's queen. Then I can capture here and then grab this. That's what I thought. That's what I thought. Then I can capture here and opponent is winning a pawn here. That pawn was just too weak. At the end of the day, I lose the pawn. Oh shoot! Oh ow! So dear, what was that? Oh what was that move? I hate speed chess. I really do hate speed chess. Okay, I think I have this move. I do not. I don't. Oh, I have it. I have it. Oh, speed chess, crazy chess. I had the move, but I did not have it. But that was not a move I can play. But at the end of the day, I'm still down a pawn. Still down a pawn. I'm not chilling. I'm down a pawn and not chilling. Looking at controlling the only open file. That's what I'm looking at doing. Controlling the only open file on the board. Opponent is grabbing space. And my rook can't infiltrate. Not good for me. I do not like that the rook cannot join the game. I like that my rook cannot really join the party. Like that. What is this? What is going on here? Do I get a draw? Do I go for a draw? I just go for a draw. If I go here, opponent has this move. If I go capture here, opponent can block here. Let's do the draw. Let's do the draw. If I capture here, I'm not seeing what I get. Let's go for the draw. That's a draw. Am I winning here? Let's see, am I winning? Before deciding to go for the draw, was I completely winning? Okay, I was not winning. Position was just equal. Position was equal. So a draw there is not bad. Wow, not an easy position. Wow, not an easy position. It's lost. It's lost. Pawn is also running. Pawn is running. But the moment the pawn goes here, we have this move. But then comes this move first before the pawn goes forward. Wow. A move like this before the pawn goes forward. So the king can't go here. If there's a pawn here, king can't. Oh, okay, want to defend this way. Then it check here. King is just going to be restricted on this corner of the board. Queen. Okay, the extra pawn should win the game. Extra pawn should win the game. I was able to escape with 2.5 points. I was able to escape with a draw against their 2300. What is going on here? Why is this queen hiding? Whoosh. Guess it is hiding now. But not that square. You do not want to hide on that square. Capture it, check. Oh, this is lost now. But who lost? Okay, black lost. Black was completely losing, and black lost. That was an amazing game. That was an amazing game from this guy. Okay, now I'm facing a 1600. Let's go with the king's pawn opening. How can we play? I'm done accepting challenges for today. Look at how you play is you just send me a challenge. That's how you play. You just send me an unrated challenge and I accept. But for now, I'm done accepting challenges from viewers. I'm there to play a gambit. Opponent is saying justice. You have no business playing any gambit line against me. Whoosh. Okay, the good thing is that this is also under attack. That is the only good thing here. If else, that would have been, that's still a blunder, guys. Still a blunder. Maybe not really. Because it looks like I have this blunder. Look at what am I, what did I just play there? Yeah, I'm down 7 points of material. This is resignable. Very resignable. This is just resignable. Down 7 points of material. Ouch. Should have just played something else. I'm creating a mess on the board. Creating serious mess on the board. And at least I think I should be able to capture here. And if I'm capturing there, looks like I may be getting back into the game. An opponent doesn't have time to play any careless move. They have to play something. What are they even playing here? What are they playing? My position is no longer too sad. Position is no longer too sad. Okay, there is no time on the clock. There is no winning this. Opponent cannot really move away. Opponent would like to, but they can't really do that. They move away. Oh, they can. Maybe not like that. Hmm. When the dust settles, what was that game? When the dust settles, when the dust settles. Trying to make sure I do not have to worry about any back rank. Checkmate. And he's beating himself up here. And he's beating himself up here. I blunder this. That's a check, bro. That right there is a check. Blocking with the queen is GG's. Blocking with, okay, not GG's. No resigns. What a crazy game. What a crazy game. What was that opening? I was down 7 points of material. Opening will be thinking I played some. Do I have to add you as friend to challenge you? No, not really. I'm no longer playing against viewers. I think I have a pinned comment there. I have a pinned comment there, guys. Look at the pinned comment. Look at the pinned comment. I'm no longer playing against viewers. For today, I'm done playing against viewers for today. That's an offer, and that was an offer I was expecting it. Expecting black to the white to decline. White is down material. When you are down material, you do not want to be trading. This move looks like a move that weakens the king, but let's see. The moment this rook leaves the back rank, checkmate is threatened. Not anymore. See a move like this happening, but there is a problem with that move. This check. Okay. And white just has to play fast and not get flagged. Oh, the guy got flagged. The guy got flagged. I saw that coming. I saw that coming. Okay, we see a resignation here. Hmm. 1700 rated player one. Okay, I'm playing the coolest crocodile. Coolest crocodile. Let's try to get this win. Have the queens can be declined again. Positional line. Positional line of the queen's gambit. Maybe that move not too good, I don't know. But I like to play it. I want to encourage this move. Mouse. I do not like what I'm seeing on the board. I won't lie. I do not like this. I don't like what I'm seeing on the board. Mm. I'll be happy to see my opponent capture here. Not this guy. Oh, I can't do that. Mm. Capturing here, I like. Opponent has this move. Oh my goodness me. Goodness me. Oh, position is lost. How did I lose this? I hate to play chess like this, but that's why I hate blitz chess. In a bid to play fast, I played very inaccurate, and look at the outcome of my of my fast play. Look at the outcome of my fast play. Look at the outcome of my fast play. Oh sh! Ah, ouch! I think I don't know. Maybe I just need to stop playing fast and try to play accurate. I think that's what I'll be doing going forward. Stop playing fast and just try to play accurate. Just try to play accurate. At least this is 5 minutes and not 3 minute chess. So I'm not getting, well, I'm still getting, I might get flagged. Might end up losing on time. What's that? Okay, that's at least the exchange. At least the exchange. Not the exchange, at least two pieces for a rook. That is for black. Black can just sack the rook and get two pieces for the rook. Why didn't you capture? Okay, I want to land that check. Oh, What? Oh, That's okay, not really. Doesn't really work. I think he moved like this and then he moved like this. Oh my goodness, you have to sack. Queen is under attack, rook is under attack. One of them is falling. One of them is falling. And checkmate is threatened here. So everything is under attack in addition to checkmate. In addition to a checkmate threat, everything is under. The position is just collapsing for white. Capture here, capture here. The rook is under attack. You have to be careful where you move the rook. And if you move the rook to some random square, there is checkmate here. All thanks to this sniper bishop. And if you move the rook to, this is the only square you can move the rook to. If you move the rook to this square, you lose. If you move the rook here, then come this check, and that's the checkmate. This is resignable for white already. This is already resignable. Okay, maybe we see a sack here. But then comes this checkmate. Then comes that checkmate. Nothing works. Nothing works. Checkmate is threatened here. You have to deal with it. Except you are sacking here, which doesn't really changes anything. Which doesn't changes anything. Okay. That's a check and a checkmate here. Okay, not really check. Yeah, it should be a checkmate. The guy missed it. A check here. That should have been a check here. If you go sack the rook, if you sack the rook, that is checkmate. And what are you doing? A check there. If you bring the king here, that is still checkmate. Okay, the guy missed it. Okay, but this is still more than enough. This is still more than enough. Did I play against the golden horse? Okay, I think I played this guy and I got a draw. I think I was able to I played the golden horse and got a draw. Play the Thor attack as white in your next game. I don't know the Thor attack. I don't know the Thor attack. What is the Thor attack? What is the Thor attack? I like to play it, but I do not know it. I think this is a theoretical draw. Push. It was a theoretical draw, but not anymore. Not anymore. Not not anymore. Look at that. Wow, we're already in five. We're already at five round at round five. Round five, and I have how many wins? How many wins do I have? I think 3.5. I think 3.5. 3.5 out of 5. That's low. Not too low, not my worst. There was a day I was on fire and scored 6 out of 6. That day was crazy. I was just beating everybody, beating all the 2300. Okay, white is winning here. White is winning thanks to the pass pawns. Just push the pawn forward one more square. But wait, I think white messed it up. In this position, white should have played a move like this. Yes, white should have played this move. Black can play this, you queen. I think that would have been a good try. Okay, now this is GG's. This is GG's. Except opponent's internet just decides to glitch. There is nothing here. Hoping for still. But wait, guy has no time. He got flagged. My goodness. Okay, I thought it was some strong player. It was a 10. It was an 1100 or a 1200 rated player. Oh my goodness. All you had to do was land this check and then just bring your king and deliver checkmate. Okay, the next round should be starting any moment from now. Let's see who I'm playing. I have a 1600. Let's go for the king's pawn opening. It's like the London system. Okay, I don't know how to play it. If not, then kindly play the stone wall attack, where you play moves like this and moves like this, isn't it? No, I think in the stone wall attack, you start this way, not this way. Opponent is going for the Scandinavian. Let's play a gambit line. Let's play the black Madima gambit. Let's go for a gambit line. I'm taking my opponent out of home preparation. Everything they have prepared at home, I'm just taking it away from my opponent. Saying, bro, stop that. Opponent is messaging me. Who is this guy? Someone said someone told him a lot about me. Who is this guy? Where did you hear a lot about me? Where did you hear a lot about me? I'm looking at going for some kingside attack. Okay, let's do this. I'm trying to stop all any kind of silly move. If opponent captures here, that's bad because after the trade I have. Oh, it's not bad. It's not bad because when opponent captures here, it comes with a check. That let's go away. So that when opponent captures here, it doesn't come with a check, and I have this check. I do not want to trade here. I don't want to trade here. I'm looking at kicking this away and just bringing my piece back. Let's go here. Now I'm looking at coming back here and trying to start some attack. Oh, not really working. It's not like that. Not working like that. Let's go here. A move like this I like. A move like that doesn't work now. At least not doesn't work. Move like that just doesn't work at the moment. think I like this move. And I might be thinking of this move. Looking at a queen sacrifice here. Opponent captures. Then a check here. Opponent goes here. Opponent goes here. What about a move like this? Opponent just push pawn. What about sacking here? Then landing a check here. Wait. If I land a check here, opponent captures. I land a check here. Opponent might go back here. Then I land a check here. Opponent goes into one of these square. I come back with a check. Problem is I do not have a check here. So let's say I go here. Opponent just push pawn forward. I do not have anything. Okay, let's go here instead. The opponent handles this. I'm burning too much time, which is not good. That's not good. That should not be good. What am I doing if I'm not sacking material? That's the question. I think this move I included is just a terrible move. Now that I'm thinking about the position, I've messed this game up big time, and I also have no time to rectify the mess I have on the board. I'm threatening to go here checkmate. I think this is kind of forced. I'm looking at capturing here. What if I ignore and just play this move? And it just captures me. I have nothing. I have nothing there. Can't play that. And just capture here. Not as back into the game as I would like to be. Not back into the game the way I want to be. Let's see. But at least I'm back into the game. At least I am back into the game. I like this. The attack is paying off. What was that game? Was there a brilliant move there? It would be surprising if there was a brilliant move. It was a brilliant move that I myself did not see. Okay. Oh, I'm down material. Still down a piece. Finally said and done. I'm still down a piece. Okay, at least I have all the time in the world. Oh, my goodness me. Oops. Opponent is lost. Give me my win. Ah, I messed it up at the end. I thought I was back in the game. How long have you been playing chess? I've been playing chess for over 5 years. Or maybe around 6 years, over 6 years. I've been playing chess for around 6 years. So I've been playing chess for really, really long. I've been playing chess for long. I had two brilliant moves there. That was a crazy brilliant move because I was not seeing any brilliant move there. I was not seeing the follow up. I was seeing some sacrifice. I was not seeing the follow up to the sacrifices. Okay, now I have a 2000 rated player to defeat. Let's go here. Okay, I wanted to go for some sideline, not in this position, not in this one. Okay, opponent is going for the bond variation of the French. Usually they do not capture that way, but opponent is built different. This my bishop is a very strong bishop. It's a very strong bishop. But I saw that move coming from 5,000 miles away. Let's go here. Oosh, my goodness. Goodness me. Just created an imbalance I have no business creating. I have to watch out for this. I would love to play a move like this. A move like that just doesn't work. Move like that just doesn't work. Now I guess it does. No, it doesn't have this. Hmm. Opponent has a pass pawn that I should worry about. This pass pawn. Material is equal, but position is not equal. Material is equal, position is not equal. Trying to bring my king into the game. Hmm. How do we win? How do we win? If I capture your opponent captures here, I go here. Opponent goes here, I capture here. Hmm. That's a win. This is a win. This is a win. Give me my win. Wow. Wow. Bro, resign. Bro, resign. Bro, resign. What a win. What is your FIDE rating? I do not have a FIDE rating. My FIDE rating is absolutely zero. I don't have a FIDE rating. So what is going on here? Two rooks against a queen and also a piece. This should not be good. This should not be good for It should not be good for black. For white, this is just lost. This is lost for white. They can even sack the bishop and still be completely winning. As he moves, I think the bishop is a move. Oh, look at that. Pulls the king back, and we see a resignation. The move simply forces the king back, forces the king into one of these squares, and then a capture here, and that is pinned. All right, let's see what's going on in this clash of the titans. Guy with the bishop should be winning. Guy with the bishop should be winning. Or is he? Oops. Might get flagged here. Someone might get flagged here. Guy got flagged. Got flagged. Had the bishop, but opponent was just too fast. Now I'm faced with a 2500. Let's go with the king's pawn opening. Faced again with a 2500. Guy is going for the Caro-Kann. I would love to go for the Von Hennig Gambit. But if I try that against a 2500, that is already asking for too much trouble. That is already asking for trouble. This is already messy in a way opponent doesn't want. It's already a mess in a way opponent doesn't want. The pawn push here, very strong. Maybe capturing here and playing a move like this would have been good as well. I have a piece on the center of the board, and the piece is strong. Something we know about piece that really very strong. Let's keep it ended, rock solid. Move like this I like. Opponent might be thinking go here. Okay, maybe opponent is thinking capture. That looks like a pawn, not at the moment. I think we can move like this. Oh my goodness, my queen is not defended. So some tactic, some tactic, some tactic. Is need to start calculating. If I go capture here, opponent captures here, I capture here. Opponent sacks. And capture here. I capture here. Capture. Let's just stay away. Let's stay away. Okay, I think I should have captured here instead. Should have captured here instead. Missed a good chance there. Missed a good chance there. Move like this comes to mind. I might be thinking about it. Have the time advantage. Something I cherish. Oh, that's it. I think we have come to the end of me giving this guy too much headache. Because stop calculating for a moment and the disaster now. Everything is hanging. Everything is hanging. Doesn't work. Doesn't work. Moment I was debating on something that works. My goodness. Did very well. I would like to say I played very well until the end. Not too accurate. I'm going to give it my best until the end. I might be accurate. Hmm. Yeah. Oh, shh. Struggling here. Oopsies. Just trying to see if I can need to land some checks on my opponent's king. Answer is no, you cannot continue to do that. Trying to play this tricky move. Let's reason. Trying to play a tricky move. A tricky move did not work. At the end of the day, my opponent was able to win that game. At least that was really close. That was close. And I was able to win at the end. Okay, let's spectate some games before. That resignation. I just let it time run out. So this is round 8. I have 5.5 points out of round 8. Might get paired with this 2300. Get 2300. Continue to win your game so I do not have to play you. 2300. Just keep winning your game so I don't have to play you. Stop losing. Got flagged here. Wow. 2000 rated player got flagged. The return of Sensei. I think the next round will be starting soon. Okay. The next round should be starting now. Oh, the ant guy. You are playing against Brando. I don't want to play against that guy. The guy has a decent chance of destroying me, and I want to score a lot of points. I want to score a lot of points. I don't want to play the guy. Statistically speaking, the guy is just going to destroy me. We have to capture here first in the French defense before we play this move. That is the bond variation, the classical bond variation. But usually they capture not there with the bishop. Some people capture again, but not capturing again is the way to go. And not moving this bishop is also the way to go, but I love to return my bishop back. I'm going to say if you are going to give me the bishop pair, I'm going to hold on to it. Go away. The reason I'm even playing this move again is to stop. Okay, that's just doubling up the pawn. And I think I'm happily doing that. Opponent is going to double up their pawn. Should be happy to play that. I'm looking at just pushing my pawn forward now. I'm pushing my pawn forward. The reason I moved away is to stay away from all kinds of nastiness. If I push pawn forward, opponent captures. What if I go here first? I want to push the pawn forward. Oh my goodness me. Opponent, stop this. Let's go here. I still want to push pawn forward. Okay, opponent can hop in the knight here and stop that from happening. That's a way to go. That's a way to go. Opponent doesn't do that. Move like this comes to mind. I like this move. Oh, I do not have that move. The opponent is threatening to go here. Oh, shh. Opponent is landing this check. I don't like. And a move like this is going to happen soon. Oh, this is getting too interesting for my liking. Getting too interesting for my liking. Am I down a pawn? At least I'm not down a pawn. At least I am not down a pawn. I wish to not be a part of this chaos going on the board. If I capture here, that's a crazy find from my opponent. That's a crazy find. If I do not capture and play a move and move here, opponent just opens a discovered attack on my queen. If I capture with my queen, that is begging for too much trouble. If I do not capture with my queen, I might also be begging for too much trouble. Let's do this. Wow. Sad position. Sad position. I want to be trading here. I'll be trading here. Trading here is begging for too much trouble. We cannot be doing that. Hit that, I'm losing to this guy. Hit it. If I can, I'm just going to put the bishop on, put my pawns on the dark squares. Cement my pawns on the dark squares. Looking at pushing this pawn forward again. Okay, I'm not sure what opponent is doing here, but let's see. My goodness. I have this check. For a moment, I also thought I was attacking. Also thought I was attacking that, not really. Not a very good position, and I know it. Know it. The opponent dares to go here and capture this pawn. I think this pawn is running. Pawn is not, hence he has this. Pawn is running. If opponent captures here, I push pawn. If opponent goes back, if opponent goes back, I have this check. I pick this up. Wow. Able to get a win here. Wow, wow, wow. Opponent missed this move. Opponent missed that one move. Opponent missed that one move. And this is a knockout blow. This is the knockout blow. This is the knockout blow here. Wow. Two move away from queening. I think that should win. Opponent push here. I push. Opponent push. I queen. Opponent push. Capture here. Wow. I have this check. And I pick up the queen. And opponent resign. I have that check and I pick up the queen. And I have this pawn running again. Wow, wow, wow. Wow. Intense. Opponent had the winning chances. Okay, how many points do you have? It depends on how many points you have. I may get paired against you. Let's see what I can play against you. Okay, we have 2 more rounds to go and I need 1 more win. To score 7.5. I consider 7.5 to be good. If I can score 8.5, that will be breaking record. 8.5 would be me breaking record. Okay, but I got paired already. Well played. Watching from Australia. Thank you. Thank you for the compliment. Opponent missed 1 tactics in that game. Opponent thought they could capture my pawn, but they really could not capture the pawn because I had this check. And opponent missed that tactic, and that tactic won me the game. And at the end of the game, maybe opponent thought they were going to queen, but I grabbed myself a pawn. And after the queen, land a check here, pick up the queen, and I have a pass pawn that is winning the game. Okay, I think okay, this is a ladder's checkmate. Ladder's checkmate is going to happen. That's checkmate. That right there is checkmate. Okay, playing a 2200. Let me lock in and beat this guy up. Let's beat this 2200. It's not a 2200. This is a 2300. Opponent is going for the exchange French, but opponent is looking to play it very, very aggressively. Capture, I capture here. Keep it rock solid. Move like this. Okay, move like this. I'm just going to bully this. Oh, I think I should have captured there. What did I just play? That was terrible, guys. Okay, if I had captured the opener has this move, I think I should have just captured here regardless. We cannot allow this knight to remain on our half of the board. That's not a move we should allow. Capture here. Not really. I think I'm going to capture here. That's my opponent's bad bishop. I have a pass pawn. That's my opponent's bishop. Books. That's a bad bishop on the board. Might be an evil bishop. What if opponent plays this move? That's a rook. And I'm threatening to go capture here now. Let's see how opponent handles this. See my opponent playing this. And that's checkmate. That's checkmate. I told you guys, I see my opponent playing that. And that is checkmate. Give me that checkmate, bro. Give me that checkmate. Immediately my opponent played this move. I realized that it looks like my opponent is threatening to play this move. And then I was thinking maybe I just go back. But then I realized you can't play that. I have checkmate. And that right there is checkmate. Can we break record? Can we break record? Can we set a record today? Can we set a record today? Can we win the next game and score 8.5? Can we win the next game and score 8.5? My best score in this tournament is 8 points. In the Freestyle Friday, I think there was a day I scored 8.5, the Freestyle Friday. But in this tournament, in the Untitled Tuesday, I don't think, maybe I have, okay, I have scored 8 points. I definitely have scored. I usually score 8 points, not usually. I sometimes score 8 points. Wow. That was a one move blunder from my opponent. Opponent is beating himself up. How did I play this move? That happens a lot in blitz chess. This kind of chaos happens a lot in blitz chess. Let's see what's going on here. Okay, that looks like a yes. That looks like a capture that was waiting to happen. And it looks like a capture, like a check here like this. A check here might happen. Or maybe a capture here. Oh, what's that? Okay, that's also winning. That's also just completely winning. That is also just completely winning. The rook is trapped. Everything is winning for white, yeah? Okay, just grab. Decided not to capture the rook, but the rook was trapped. Okay, now there's a threat of coming here now. There is this threat. We move like this, doesn't seem to work. The knight just goes away. Have this move. Any tempo on the queen. You could just play a move like this as well. Signal and play a move like that as well. Is the queen trapped? No, the queen is not trapped. I think black has the square. Black has a square. Black has this square, but that's a dangerous square to move into because of a move like this and just okay, but a move like this, maybe you can capture here. Then this move and checkmate is threatened. Yeah, it's not easy. Okay, then you can capture here. Okay, making sense. So a move like this is also possible, and after a move like this, I think I see a trade here. If you capture here, they capture here with check, and after the trade, we push pawn. Still completely lost. Or you could just go grab the rook. That is okay. Wanted to say that traps the queen. Not really. Not really. Not really. The queen has to move here. Queen has to move here because checkmate is threatened here. Checkmate is threatened here. Okay, queen can also move here. Queen can also move here. But moving there, does it work? Okay, I'm looking at this check, but you can capture here because there's no longer any pin here. So a check here comes to mind. Okay, we see this trade instead. Just grab the rook. Just grab the rook. Everything is winning here. A check here. And then capturing here. Okay. I was thinking, oh, okay. For a moment, I thought I was lost. I was thinking we'll see a pin here. Okay, now that's a piece. Now that's a piece. See resignation. Okay. White might be winning here, so it seems white might not be winning because making progress with the pawn is not easy. White is not winning. White had to defend the pawn. It did not. Wow. Zugzwang. This is called Zugzwang. And the black is the only one with the winning chances here, and he also has a time advantage. What is black asking for? Another Zugzwang. Another Zugzwang strikes again. Wang. Okay, I think I should be getting paired for the last round now. I should be getting paired. Is this a tournament? Yes, we are playing in the tournament now. I'm playing in a tournament now. I like to play you, but that'll be another day. The Wiz, I guess I'll be playing you another day. Okay, another 2200. Let's beat this guy up. The undefined penguin. Let me go for the Smith Mora. Oh, Gambit. Now they are lapping defense. Position is not Smith Mora enough. Now they are lapping defense. A move like this, I should be playing. So if I push pawn forward, if opponent moves, I just capture. If opponent captures here, that's what I would like to see. Let's open lines. Open lines, open lines. If we are opening lines, we are happy. See my opponent playing that. Oh, not really. The opponent strikes with something else. I do not like that, but what can I play here? Let's go here. I see my opponent capturing here. Need to play fast, at least if I'm interested in winning. One thing is sure, I need to play fast. As defended right now. As defended, but how long? For how long? Love my position. Don't lie. Love my position. Love my position, but I've traded all my attacking pieces, so no longer the biggest fan of my position anymore. No longer the biggest fan of my position. At least I have to move. I need to move. Was this? That was bad. Oh my god. Oh my god. Should be looking for the resign button. Wait, look for the resign button. I messed it up. Oh, messed it up. I had a winning chances against this guy. I messed it up. And I could not score 8.5. What's the win-loss draw today? I think I won 11 game. I think I won 6, 7, and drew 1. I won 7 and I drew 1. So I lost 3 games. I lost 3 games. So that's the win-loss ratio. The ratio you're asking about. I had some decent chances in this game. Let's analyze this. Had some decent chances here. I know at some point, I feel like at some point I was completely winning, but let's see. Let's see what the graph let's see what the graph has to say. Okay, not completely winning. Position was better. I thought my position was completely winning. This was a very chaotic game. Everything was hanging. Every move was a mistake. Okay, yes, I just felt like positionally this should be good for me, and I guess I was not wrong. But I should have just captured that evil bishop. Now capturing the bishop is bad. Chess is hard. Now capturing the bishop is hard. Is bad. Chess is hard. The move that was the best move a while ago. Okay. I found this move. That's not a move that is impossible for me to find. Okay. Let's spectate some other games. This is a lot of mess going. A lot of mess on the board. The knight is usually a good defender of the king, and the knight here is doing a good job defending the king. There is no increment here. And because there is no increment, white has to play fast. Because there is no increment, white has to play fast. Can we play? No. No, we can't play. That will be tomorrow. Tomorrow I'll be playing against viewers. Stream tomorrow is just going to be games with viewers. So tomorrow I'll be playing against viewers, but today, okay, I think we are going to see a trade. Are you going to trade? We are going to see a trade and another trade. Opponent is trying hard. Opponent is trying hard. Create something out of nothing. On that side, a pawn that side. That's a nice check. The only good thing for white here is the time advantage. That's one good thing for white here. Oops, look at that checkmate. You have to just move the you get hit with another check. So you have to watch out. You should not have moved here. Now this is lost. This is lost. Checkmate is threatened here. Checkmate here. Checkmate is threatened here, so it is lost. Lost. Okay. The ant guy. How many points does the ant guy has? The ant guy has 7. Oh, but position is equal, so the guy is going to end with 7.5. Same point with me. I also ended with 7.5. Same point. 7.5, 7.5. Was queen d1 first mate? Queen d1 first checkmate? No, I don't think so. I think I already left the game. Let's see. Can we get the game back? Can we get the game back? I already left the game and it's not my game, so I can't really go back and see what happened there. Guys, I'll be streaming tomorrow, and tomorrow's stream I'll be playing against viewers all through. I won't be playing in this chess.com tournament. So if you wanted to play me today and you did not get the chance to play against me today, tomorrow is another day. Hopefully I get to play you today. And if you are still here watching this stream and you're yet to smash that like button, kindly help me do that. It means a lot. It goes a long way. Help me smash that like button. And with that, guys, I'm out.